Like, he's going to go, well, let's hear them out. Let's give them the chance to explain themselves or their actions. We don't know what's going on in their lives. It would be, basically very good at remaining neutral. But the other day, I was talking to him, and he was, was talking to him, how's Luna? I was like, fuck Luna. Like, what? Like, we were in a dungeon, and he was talking to this person who was a new tank. I'm like, okay, so they were new. It's like, and the new tank asked, hey, would you give advice? I haven't been playing this long. And his advice to them was, you absolutely suck at this, just stop. To a person who had just started.
Uh-huh.
And of course, it was actually a friend of Franz in, I think, real life. And interesting. Torch hitboxes are glitching for me. But anyway, so Ron basically, I was talking to him, he's like, yeah, so basically told this person who was like, hey, I'm totally new to this, can you give me advice? And his advice was stop trying. Mm-hmm. Stop trying, don't ask for help, just stop. And I was like, so, I don't care if you ever, don't want to re-invite him to the free company. As a matter of fact, I am fine with it, and I would like to, just say, fuck him. Like, wow, that's pretty impressive. He's like, no, he can go directly the fuck to hell. Like, okay. Like I said, imagine trying to enamor that sort of reaction from Don while talking about someone.
Right.
It would not be an easy task. But, it turns out it's like some 15 or 16-year-old kid who he knows. And maybe, like, a little girl or something that he's, like, I don't know, his brother's friend who he's trying to help with social awkwardness. I can't fucking remember.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, no, fuck you, you're awful. Feel bad. Was basically his reaction. Ron told him, if you were here right now, I would punch you. I would punch you right in the teeth. Like, why? I didn't do anything wrong, I just told him the truth. And he's like, no, fuck you. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, go fuck yourself. Like, I can't understand what your problem is. Like, no, you can't. That's the problem. That says more about you than it does me. Oh, yeah. Just getting Ron to be annoyed is... Like, well, annoyed is easy, but he gets more frustrated and, frustrated and flustered.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What's that look like? If that number's right, then this spawner may be in better shape than I thought. I still think yours is gonna kick my ass, but I'm not feeling as bad about it. I'd like to be able to kill those guys. Oh, I need a sword. Alright, let's see if I can murder. Oh, I changed my game mode. Alright, bleh. Do I have any blocks on me? No, here, grab some cobble.
Well, that worked pretty damn well.
Well, I cannot even hit these guys at the moment. That's pretty impressive.
That worked pretty damn well.
Oh, I know what I did wrong. Right, back in
where do we even start?
I'm gonna say, well, my problem is I put the, I put one thing in one place instead of another.
Oh, okay.
I put the half block below, or on, or not under them, but above them, and I should have put it under them. Alright, come on. All of you die. There are so many mobs here. This is actually working.
And it's nighttime, too.
Well, it's been on a while, so I'm sure they're from the day, but like I said,
it's nighttime here, and I don't have any mushroom biome around me, and my thing is still generating.
Yeah. Well, that's because it'll always generate wherever it is easiest anyway, so...
Yeah, but it's nighttime on the surface.
Yeah.
So it's equally easy up there.
Oh, neat. I can actually just hook a half slab to that. I did not know a piston could push and pull a half slab.
I don't think I ever tried that.
Alright. Well, I was testing for the automatic mob dropper.
Automatic mob dropper?
Well, not automatic. The mob dropping aspect of this monster.
I mean, it's automatic in terms of, well, it's gravity fed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, apart from, beautification, I think mine's done.
Well, aside from, I don't know, Hellman's Baconaise. I think mine's done.
Well, how about that?
I'm gonna say, but I think, well, we're 6 minutes in. I guess
Yeah.
mine's already going.
So's mine.
You could always, well, I guess, well, I gotta hop over to, you know what? Why don't I hop over to yours and we'll judge that?
Okay. Do you want to daytime it?
Hold on, I'm gonna fart instead. Where are you? Oh god. Oh, here you are.
Yeah.
Wow, this is way better looking than mine.
So this is the passive mode right in front of us, where they feed down a secondary chute and go up a water elevator to a block that drowns them in place. And what I've figured out is they will bump each other out of the way horizontally, but if they will stack vertically, like within the same space. We know that from the drop system.
Yeah.
So as long as they raise up above their head level when they're moving, an infinite number of them will fit in that space.
Interesting.
And they can just accumulate there and drown. You'll notice there's 2 dispensers on the sides.
Yeah.
Witches don't drown.
Ah.
So when you get some witches in there, you put arrows in those dispensers, and there's a switch up there which machine guns arrows into the witches until they die.
Oh, that's clever.
So, when you don't want to be standing around collecting experience and hacking them to death, it all just drains into the chest. And I basically figured out you can do double duty with the initial delivery system and then have all the stuff fall down and wash out the end into the hopper and into the chest.
Alright, well, I lose on design immediately. This is way better figured out than anything I have done.
And then when you want to have it be the other way, there's a handy little switch over here.
Okay.
Which basically up at the top, there are pistons, just regular pistons, not sticky or anything. And they divert the water flow into the other column. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there, isn't there?
There's a lot of stuff in here. So the other column is...
Just keep going up.
Oh god. Okay. That looks... Dear god, this thing's so full.
But yeah, I mean, Angel had mentioned to you at some point we never figured out a system to kill by drowning.
Yeah?
I've made a system to kill by drowning.
She will be very pleased. Wish I had thought of that.
And most everything that drops at this height will survive the drop. 1 or 2 very rarely might die on impact, but at that point it doesn't really matter.
Alright, I'm gonna really quickly switch into spectator mode to show people how this mess is made.
I'll stay up here so they keep spawning. Because everything will despawn if we both go into spectator mode.
Yeah, so... This is the contraption. We'll start at the top. And there are a multitude of chambers like this. 3. 3 that go the whole ground to bedrock distance.
The 4th column only goes about halfway because I needed space for this. That was within the perimeter zone.
Now, the interesting thing being your setup actually pulls monsters in better than mine, because mine relies on them wandering off of a ledge into water, which they actually, apparently, they have to make a conscious decision to do, programming-wise. But yours, the water is level with them. They don't view, or they don't actually notice its presence, as far as I've been informed. They will just walk into it, and then the flow pulls them away naturally.
The counterbalance to that is mine may have a higher throughput rate, but it's a hell of a more pain to set up, because all those signs...
Well, I guess,
there are console commands to install signs on walls, but even that's not that much less work, because you have to measure coordinates every time for every wall. And there's a different data value for every facing direction.
I see your mechanism up here is pretty goddamn nice. It's simple.
Oh, the diverter?
But it's simple and it works.
Yeah.
That's really well designed, and then it just drops down. And this is your elevator over here, I see.
Yeah.
Alright, this is... Yeah, you, well, you win. I can tell you right now. But I don't... My thought is, why don't I take you over to show you mine?
Okay, let me just clear this chamber, because I want to see how much stuff comes out of it.
Alright, and then next week, why don't we both...
We'll do the official test.
Yeah, we'll both go. We'll take 10 minutes for it to get running while sitting by our output chambers. And we will then, you know, at the end of it, we will total both XP that we have gained. That's not at all where I wanted to be. All right. We'll total both XP we have gained and items we have gained. And that will be the deciding factor.
Are you back at yours?
Yes, I am. Alright, so this is a mess. But, it's... Everything above us is a spawn chamber.
Where'd you even go?
Almost all of the space... Huh?
Where'd you even go?
I'm in the center chamber, or the... Oh, here I am.
Oh.
Yeah, everything above us is a spawn chamber. It's arranged in a 3x3 grid.
I like your columns in here. It's very, it's very columns.
Yes. Yes, it is. But, and then below us, there are also a series of spawn chambers. I had to move around ladders quite a lot. But everything around is that I, was thinking of turning a center bit in, but I would have had to redo all of the pipes, and I didn't feel like doing that.
This is very core of the Death Star.
Yes, it is, and
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a little claustrophobic feeling, and
it's a little claustrophobic feeling with this, you know, giant empty chasm.
Yes, look, giant empty chasm is just so tight feeling. But you can. This is my flume. It's actually pretty simple. As far as it goes, but
although yours actually moves them a little bit faster.
Yeah, it actually does pull them up a little bit faster, and I could not get the drop distance down perfectly, no matter how hard I tried.
You never can, because as far as I can tell, they never come out with exactly a fixed amount of health. There can be a little bit of variance. I want to say like half a heart of variance.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, there's never going to be a perfect drop distance, as much as we might try.
Is that zombie spinning for you, too?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. But yeah, so some monsters will fall in and die, and some don't, but...
But everything gets collected.
Yes. So... let's...
And I guess yours is just a drop and,
Yeah, it just drops into there, and I can...
Oh, okay, I see.
The collector is a second unit so that I can walk away from it if I really want.
You can withdraw the slab, and they'll just hit there and die.
Yeah. But it's... I designed mine based off of our previous attempts at mob murder.
Uh-huh.
And it works, it's reliable, but the output is slower than yours.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
And it's, of course, still ramping up, but it's gonna take it... whoop, that's lava. I also built a mob damager up here for when... or a lever I can hit that will damage... or activate a lava wedge that damages the mobs as they're falling.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Does that still have a point since you have the thing you can withdraw?
Yeah, actually, or it will kill witches.
Okay.
So it does still have a fairly decent point. It will kill, or witches that fall through it will actually end up being murdered. But
although at the same time, if you run the normal one through that, it'll die without you collecting the experience.
Yeah.
Although I guess that's more important if you're leaving it alone for a while.
Well, yeah, that is more for its passive item collecting mode than it is for anything else.
Let's see.
If you want to take a look around the chambers, it'll be...
Yeah, because this is, in basic concept, the cells are similar to mine, except instead of using signs along the edge to hold the water back, like you said before, you've got ledges.
Yeah, and
which is good and bad in ways.
Yeah.
It has its upside and its downside.
I won't lie, I actually did redesign the drop element after seeing yours, but I did not redesign the core concept of it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only because I realized that the way I had it set up, it was literally making the mobs take 2 to 3 times longer than it should. So...
And then you've got that giant empty space up in the top of this, too.
Yeah.
For reasons I can't identify.
Because I was originally going to try and make it that tall.
Oh.
And then I realized that in spite of how much time we may have spent working on this, that would be insane.
I also see one problem where your water's not quite right up here in this one cell.
Hold on.
I'll try not to be half clipped into a block while you're teleporting here.
I teleport to you, apparently, while you're in spectator mode. Hold on, I used 2 slashes. That's the problem. Alright. Oh, yeah.
I think you're just missing one source block.
I am. Half-life source block. Alright. Wait. Now, back.
Yeah.
Well,
that happens.
Come on. There we go. I had to delete, 3,000 death markers. Yeah, but, it's producing far, far faster than it was at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's just still not producing anything close to as fast as yours did. So...
I'm fairly pleased with how mine turned out. There's not even any water in this cell.
Oh, god damn it. So, I may have built a lot of them in a hurry. I'm probably about to turn off my recording for
Yes, I think we are just getting right toward the end of the episodes. So.
And then next week we can figure shit out and, like I said, do some tests. So.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, here's the guide flumes.
Yeah. So...
Down to the end of the system. I'm just going to finish out mine with the run-through of the thing.
God damn it, I messed up so many signs and never realized it.
Whee! Oh, I clipped outside. Whoops.
But yeah,
you actually have windows into the drop chambers from the flume, don't you?
Yes. Now I can make sure everything is fully functional and anatomically correct.
No, yours is
It's a decent design. It's robust, but it doesn't have a ridiculous high output.
No, it's more about the theatrics, I would say.
Yeah, mine is supposed to... mine was built looking imposing.
Yeah.
Yours just looks imposing.
Mine's mostly hidden,
Well, from the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, from this point of view, is your recording done or still going?
I got about 20 seconds.
Alright, yeah. Mine is just ridiculous, for the most part.
Mine's functional.
Mm-hmm.
See you next time.